All right, George, this looks like the right kind of stuff. Shall
Yeah.
I just step into it then?
Have a go in that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here we go. I'm trusting you. I'm not just going to disappear, though, am I?
No.
Sink like a stone.
You're not going to disappear.
Right. I appear to be sinking. Oh, my goodness me. I was sinking fast, and my weight was pushing the water away from the sand, creating a vacuum around my legs and pulling me south. Okay, I'm starting to feel a little bit uncomfortable about the whole situation now. I could feel the pressure of the sand against me, and as much as I tried, I just couldn't move my legs. I'm gonna stop going down, aren't I?
Yeah.
Before I knew it, I was in deep. It had only taken 8 minutes for me to sink down to my waist. Why aren't there signs around this specific area here saying, you know, danger, quicksand, don't walk here?
Well, that'd work today. Tomorrow, all this won't be quicksand, it'll move.
Right.
And it moves day in, day out by the tidal movement.
So what could I possibly do to get out of this situation if you weren't here, George? Because I feel completely helpless.
Well, the first thing you're going to do in the real situation is shout and scream and go mad. But the book says sit down, lie down. And if you sit down or lie down, all you're doing is making your footprint bigger for your weight. So it does work in certain circumstances where you can lie back and just let the body float.
Right. George, it doesn't seem to be doing anything.
No, you're quite away, and plus the fact it looks a fair thick mix of quicksand, that.
God, it feels really solid. And there's nothing I can do, like wiggling my legs or...
If you wiggle, you just go further in.
I can really feel the pressure now. I mean, that feels like, really solid.
It does get to the stage where it stops the blood flow, so you don't want to be in there too long.
Well, I'm stuck fast and there's no way I'm getting out on my own. And to be honest with you, I'm starting to feel a bit uncomfortable about the whole situation. So if you wouldn't mind getting me out, George, that'd be marvellous. Although the Coast Guard team was here with me, I was scared stiff. To pull one leg free from this stuff requires the amount of force needed to lift a small car, so I had no idea how they were going to get me out. They started to flood the sand around my legs with water whilst frantically digging away with their hands. I felt like I was stuck in concrete.
Yeah, there we go.
What about the other leg?
We'll get that. We'll get it one at a time.
After frantically working for 10 minutes, they finally freed one leg, but my other was still wedged hard and I was starting to get tired. Such intense pressure on your legs can cause deep vein thrombosis. I'm only submerged to my hips. If you're unlucky enough to go down as far as your neck, then there's a good chance that the pressure on your chest could prevent you from breathing properly. And believe me, whilst all this is happening, the last thing you need is to be short of breath. All right? Oh, cheers, boys. That is the most horrendous thing I've ever done in my life. So will you die if you get stuck in quicksand? If Tarzan isn't about and the Coast Guard's nowhere in sight, then I don't really fancy your chances. So tread carefully.